Be in a place between still waters and rapid waters. Be neutral. Just be a witness of your thoughts.
Yeah. And when we start identifying ourselves as the awareness itself, 99% of our problems will literally go away.
Yo. Welcome back to the Socially Blessed Podcast. My name is AJ. I'm a pilot. And without God, I wouldn't be anything. So thank you, God, for all of that. What's up, man?
What's good with y'all, man? My name is Emmanuel. I'm the CEO of JB. I'm a filmmaker here in Atlanta, Georgia, as well as an investor. Hey, man, I'm glad to be back on another podcast episode, man.
Hey, man. So obviously, y'all see that it's a little bit different. It's not as energetic, but it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because that's a really good segue into what we're talking about today, and it is meditation.
It is medicine.
We speak a lot about awareness and watching the mind and self-improvement and all this mental stuff, right? And it's mainly because we've been on a journey of just like spiritual development, mental health, and one of the ways that me and Manny have really started tackling it is through meditation.
Facts.
And basically what meditation is really just you silencing
the noise.
And by the noise, we mean thoughts.
Yeah, mind chatter.
Exactly, just static.
Yeah.
And it allows you it doesn't make your problems go away necessarily, but it makes you aware of them and it makes you present in the moment for me. And it allows me to approach it differently.
Yeah.
Instead of being a frantic and, you know what I'm saying, all over the place.
Yeah, man, meditation has been a lifesaver for me because not only does it quiet the mind chatter, it helps me bring clarity of focus in the moment.
Yeah.
So it's not like, when I first started on this journey of meditation, I had the stigma that it was woohoo, it was some evil, dark, demonic stuff. And when I started to read more into it, I was like, all I'm doing is sitting down and breathing. How is that? You know what I'm saying? You're making me kind of scared to be with myself. If I can't sit and meditate by myself, that means I can't really be alone. And a lot of people I know, they are scared to be alone, in this season. And it's like, and just in general, and I'm just kind of looking at everything like, so it gotta be something else to this. Because if I'm scared to be alone, that's not godly, know? So I was like, all right, cool. I kind of put myself at this position to where it's like, I wanted to kind of quiet that chatter. And I wanted to actually just see what was behind the veil of meditation. Why is it so scary? Why is it such a big thing that people are scared of, And then that's when I kind of stumbled on some different religions and different practices. Now we not into all the, set an intention, light a candle, meditate to an idol or something. Like we ain't with all that. We just sit down and just quiet, But when I first started doing it, it was actually liberating because in that moment, I was going through so much. And I know y'all know about the anxiety stuff I talk about in every video, but it was like literally like medicine for the anxious moments. I would just have to sit and center myself. Yeah. So I can quiet that chatter because all anxiety is all diseases and things is just inflammation in the body. But all that inflammation starts in the mind. It starts from a thought or a couple of thoughts or a bundle of thoughts that literally just keep clouding your judgment and keep clouding your everyday decisions to where now it's like, you can't operate in that area. So now it manifests as inflammation in the body. Like a lot of people talk about anxiety and stress, anxiety, stress stem from the mind. It really does. Like people say, oh, it's because I'm working too hard. No, it's because your belief that you think you got to work hard for money when money is simply an energy. It's currency. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All you got to do is focus on it. Like even what we doing now with the podcast stuff, that there can be money made out of this, but you do what you love and then the money will flow down that channel, but you have to solidify that for yourself. So meditation for me just helped me quiet the mind chatter and center me and give me clarity of focus in the moment, so I can be able to not only make the best decision for my highest good, but also help me just be comfortable with my decisions. Because a lot of people are not comfortable with their decisions. They doubt themselves. They doubt what they think they can do. And now they're sitting over here like, so meditation just helped me out with that. And it just helped me just be like, man, listen, you're good.
Yeah. And
this is a good decision.
And it's so crazy because, in religion, if it's not in the Bible, in a certain specific way, or just from a Christian perspective, it's like, if the Bible doesn't say it, it's demonic, right? Because basically it's just like, what I'm trying to get at is just like, I would say to my friends, I'm about to go meditate. Yeah. And one of my Christian friends was like, meditate how? Like meditate on the word? Because if you're not meditating on the word, then that's not of God. And I think, like you said earlier, that's why you had that woo-woo mindset, because it's so heavily like pushed that meditation is demonic. Yeah. And I just want to shed light on something. Do your own research. Thanks. The only reason why I decided to go against the status quo and start meditating for myself is because the benefits it directly brought me. Yeah. It didn't make me feel away from God. It made me feel closer. Yes. Because I went on the inside, I quieted my mind, and I questioned all of those dark things about myself. Or I noticed all those dark things about myself. Yeah. And when you meditate, you're able to address them one by one by one by one, and really self-assess within yourself. Yeah. So it's not demonic to meditate, bro. Yeah. It's not something that you should be scared of. Like you said, we're not praying to no idol. We're not, you know what I'm saying? No. We're not worshiping that. What we are doing is we're communing with ourselves. Wow, that's good. You feel me? We're addressing those dark places within us, or sometimes it's not even about addressing the dark places. It's about feeling, okay, let's say you feel good that day. Yeah. You really want to relish in that feeling. Yeah. So you go and you meditate and you're like, damn, like, yeah, I noticed that I'm having a good day today, so now I'm gonna meditate on that feeling. Yeah. So I can continue to stay in that state. Yeah. Yeah. Right? I feel like I see meditation as being like a magnifying glass. It really just dials. What you mean, like magnifying? It literally blows up. Like when you look through a magnifying glass, it kind of blows up. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, it blows up everything you can't see under your normal vision. Yeah, see what I'm saying? That was tough, right? Hey man, so I see it as a magnifying glass because there's so many different things that we cannot see that's behind the veil, or that's behind all of the mind chatter. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like you can't really get to what's causing the problem, or what thoughts are causing the problem, if you got so much other mind chatter on top of that. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think the biggest thing for me was when I first went on this journey, and a lot of people was telling me about meditation, like, bro, you're not supposed to be doing that. Meditate on the word, read the word, and then you meditate on that. But I see meditation, bro, as being me listening to God. We get so caught up into, I'ma just cry out to God. We go to church, we cry out to God. We get home, we cry out to God. But we don't ever listen, bro. We don't sit there and ever listen, like just shh. You hear that? Pure silence. Yep. And that to me is what I literally, every time after work, bro, I'm rushing to get home to meditate. Cause it's like, I mean, you don't really got to do it at home, but my home is like a safe place. This is your sanctuary. Exactly. Right. So when I get in here, the first thing I do is sit down on the floor and meditate, bro. And honestly, bro, I don't do it with no postures. I just sit down. I and I don't put in no crisscross applesauce. I don't put my hands together. Yeah, I don't do all, no, bro. I just sit down, just shut up. And sometimes for me, I lay down. I literally lay on my back and I just lay there, right? So what is demonic about that? Nothing. What is going against your religion about that. If anything, I feel like God would want that.
God will want that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And you rushing home to do that, bro, I feel like that's like the highest form of self-love, bro.
Yes.
You're rushing home to get to yourself.
Commune with yourself.
You're rushing home to experience peace because you have yourself.
Yes.
And that's the beautiful thing about meditation, bro.
Yeah.
Meditation, once you really hone in on it and you really, even in your dark moments when you meditate, even in your good moments when you meditate, even in your rambunctious moments when you meditate, it is addictive because you want to rush to get to self. You want to rush to be present with yourself.
Yeah.
Not with anybody else, not with the next job, not with the next event, not with the next idea.
Yeah.
With self.
And I see God, and this may be a controversial take, but I see God within me. I really don't see God as being outside of myself no more. When I started to read the Bible more, it was scriptures where it says, God said that I don't reside in a temple made with human hands. Also too, the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of God is within you. Like, I just kind of conceptualized those ideas in the Bible and I just internalized them. And I said, okay, how does that make sense if we keep saying that God is outside of ourselves? We are basically, we're basically neglecting ourselves as part of the process.
You're blaspheming yourself.
Exactly.
Because you're externalizing God.
The very life force within you.
Right. And it literally says it in the Bible. I mean, it says it as plain as sight. And I think sometimes what we do is we overthink. And that's why I really feel like meditation is another thing, bro, just to piggyback off of what you're saying, because in the Bible, I know I'm not going to quote it word for word, but I do read my Bible and I wrote it down. There's somewhere in the Bible, if you're listening to this and you're a Bible reader, you know what I'm talking about, but there's somewhere in the Bible, it says, who is it to say that you should go up to heaven and bring the word down? Or you should go across the sea and bring the word to you? It says, no, the word is very nigh. It's in your mouth. It's within you.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So when the Bible says stuff like that, I think we got to stop looking at it from that perspective of exoterically and esoterically looking at it. Internally looking at it. And that's why meditation is so important, bro.
Yeah.
The Bible literally says meditate on the word.
Yeah.
What does the word say?
Yeah.
Whatever it says, meditate on it. What is meditation? Silencing.
Yeah.
Sitting with self.
Yeah.
Thinking.
Well, even that, I've now understood that meditation has, I wouldn't even say thinking, because your thoughts are just simply thoughts. They can only become things when you put the energy behind them.
The feeling.
You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of the thoughts we think, we go straight into this mode that, oh, it's real. When 70% of a lot of people's problems and struggles come from imagined moments because they think something is gonna happen. But when you quiet the mind and literally meditate and you get all that mind chatter out of there,
facts,
all them thoughts out of there, it's completely peaceful. And when I say this stuff is medicine, it's real medicine, bro.
Bro, and that's what I was about to say, like, from a physical perspective, bro. From a physical perspective, meditation beats a lot of other like physical medicines, bro.
Yeah.
Like you got onto me today because you told me, you said, AJ, you don't need to go take pills. Just go meditate. Just go quiet your mind, because I had a migraine.
Yeah.
And it has been studies that shown, like, bro, when you got a migraine, just go meditate.
Yeah.
Or when you have certain stuff going on, bro, just go and meditate, bro.
Now, we are neglecting traditional medicine because I believe that traditional medicine does play a role. However, when it's something that is simple and measly as a little headache or a little pain in the body, you can meditate and it's completely gone. You focus all your energy, because it's mind over matter. The matter is effect of what we think in our mind, right? So in order to focus all your energy on a specific thought, when we have been so overstimulated with so many different things, social media, traffic, money making schemes, all these things cloud our mind. And then we're sitting there like, how can I create what comes next for myself if I can't even choose a thought? I can't even choose a thought because I'm choosing 50 million at one time. So you gotta really quiet the mind and quiet all that chatter and, all right, cool. This is what I want to focus on, and this is the only thing I'm focusing on.
Yeah.
And that immediately enters you into the flow state.
Yeah.
That flow state, that state where all the biggest people in the world are, and the
Creativity,
ideas,
good feeling, good things happening to you, things rolling off your back and not really phasing you. That state comes from meditation, bro.
Yeah, and that's where we at right now.
Also, like the word also says God downloads every message or things that he wants to give you when you're asleep. Now, when I was asleep before and I used to dream, I never really remembered my dreams.
Okay.
But when I started meditating, meditation allows you to activate your subconscious mind a lot.
Yeah.
And really grow that subconscious muscle. So when you grow that subconscious muscle and you go to sleep, you're more aware when you're asleep. So you know whatever God is trying to give you in your dreams. Yeah. Because you've been meditating, because you've been meditating on the word or whatever you've been doing, the God within you, you can literally see what, he's trying to tell you when you dream. Yeah. And I've seen that too, bro. Yeah. Meditation just has so many benefits. I mean, when stress comes in my life or when problems come into my life, the way I respond to it is 10 times differently. Yeah. I notice it, I feel it. I'm not saying meditation makes you stoic. Meditation, it can.
The more you do it.
The more you do it, but it comes into my life, I feel it, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna overreact. Yeah. I'm not gonna trip. Yeah. I'm gonna just approach it like this.
Yeah, that's how it should be. And I like the fact that what you talked about with the subconscious mind, because I've done countless studying, bro, about, the conscious and subconscious, the male and female aspect of you. Yeah. I see the subconscious as, the subconscious is dominated by your feelings, right? And your conscious mind is dominated by your thoughts, right? However, I've gone to notice that when you are meditating, it literally cleanses your temple. Literally, there's times where I literally meditate and I'll start jittering and shaking, right? And a lot of people will get scared of that and just literally go crazy, like, whoa, what's going on? And it scared me the first time it happened to me. But what happened was immediately after that moment, I just said, no, calm down, I'm fine. And then I asked God, I may ask God, can you cleanse me? Can you get rid of all this energy, whatever is in me that's trying to get out? And one thing I started to notice also too, when I started to research what these shapes and tremors and all this stuff that's going on, it was really God already cleansing your temple. It was God cleansing my temple in that moment. So I thought it was just happening. I thought I was having anxiety or something like that. But that was really God cleansing my temple. Yeah. Now, this is my own experience, though. I don't know what happens with everybody else. But every time I do it now and I feel those tremors, I stick it through. And the other day, I had it really bad because I was stressed out about some stuff at my job. I literally sat down, I meditated. I felt the shakes and tremors. I meditated for about 20, 30 minutes. I felt the shakes and tremors. And then I said, calm. Yeah. Next thing you know, I felt the biggest shake and tremor I ever felt. And it almost scared me that I almost got out of my meditation. But literally after that, straight peace. Yeah. Like I literally was like
you had to push through to the other side. Exactly. You feel me? And I resonate with that, bro, because there was what really struck my meditation journey was and this might be cliche, but it was a bad breakup. Yeah. But I really do appreciate that breakup because that's what got me. It's crazy what in life will happen to you that's really bad that'll propel you in the best direction. Yeah. And that breakup,
yours was a breakup. Mine
mine was a
anxiety.
breakup, bro. And I was just on YouTube. I wasn't even looking for meditation. I was on YouTube, and the title was, "You want to calm the mind? Watch this video."
Yeah.
And during that breakup, I was going through a lot. I needed to calm my mind, so I got into meditation.
That's smooth.
And meditation didn't only make the breakup easier, but it made me address certain parts of myself that I didn't know I was going wrong at when I was dating that person. It made me say, oh,
It made you turn the awareness within.
this is how you think.
Yeah.
Because in this moment where in this quiet place, in this silent place, all of these thoughts are coming towards your head. And I started off with guided meditations. And one thing they'll tell you is do not fight the thoughts.
Do not.
Be in a place between still waters and rapid waters. Be neutral.
Yeah.
And just be a witness of your thoughts.
Yeah.
And me being a witness of my thoughts in the meditative moments, going through that breakup allowed me to see certain parts of myself that I didn't know that I needed to address.
Yeah.
Like I found in meditation that I'm an overthinker.
Yeah.
I overthink everything.
Yeah. And bro, you gotta think about that, bro. You are the awareness. And when we start identifying ourselves as the awareness itself, 99% of our problems will literally go away. Because when you understand that you are the awareness, and you're not your thoughts, you're not your feelings, you're the selector of your thoughts, you're the selector of your feelings, then that's when everything kind of just, and now everything is passing by and you're like, do I want to select that? Nah, I don't want to put my focus there. Do I want to select that? Nah, I don't want to put my focus there. And I like this. Yeah, I'm gonna put my focus there. And when you get, the only way you're gonna be able to get to that awareness is through meditation. There's no other way. Because if you, and in the stillness, I feel like God is in the stillness. We bombard ourselves with so much noise and noise and noise and noise. And God, I don't feel like God is in the noise. Because if you go out in nature, which is the closest thing to God, in my opinion, in terms of God's creation.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're closer to God as human beings. But still, God's creation, when you go out to nature, it's literally almost bare peaceful. Literally.
There's so many religions that tell you if you want to go to the next level, if you want to get better, if you want to level up, it almost puts you in a isolation by yourself.
Yeah.
Like in the Bible, Jesus was in the wilderness 40 days and 40 nights.
Yeah.
The Israelites, they were in the wilderness 40 days and 40 nights.
Yeah.
Right? But if you look at that from an internal view, the Israelites are just your thoughts. The children of Israel are just your thoughts.
Yeah.
And it's a whole nother thing.
Oh, another thing. We're gonna get into that. They're
gonna be like, what? Well, no, that's coming in the next video. But
definitely next video. Man.
I just basically, religions just kind of make you, not kind of, they steer you in the direction of just getting with yourself.
Yeah.
Being by yourself. Yeah. And then what do you do by yourself? You're quiet.
Yeah.
You don't have nobody else around.
Yeah.
And you're just with yourself. What does that sound like? Meditation.
Yeah.
Literally.
I think we've just placed this because we've kind of placed so many different labels. That's the word. We place so many labels on so many things that are quote unquote worldly. That even is a label. Because they say, you should be in the world, but not of the world. What does that even mean? You feel what I'm saying? When you dig deeper, it means that what is of the world? Your flesh. What is not of the world? Your awareness. Because your awareness is in the world, but it's not of the world. Because it extends outside of the world. Because in order for you to be aware, you can't be in your flesh. You cannot be aware and in your flesh at the same time.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because it takes for you to have to step back from your flesh to even notice what is going on in this moment.
Yeah.
Because when you are in your flesh, you are in your beast nature.
Yeah.
You're in this place where you're not thinking.
Carnal
Nature.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're in this place where you're just doing stuff because it's based off of survival. You know what I'm saying? And you cannot be at a place of awareness in survival mode. Because even, shout out to Neuro Knowledge on YouTube, y'all should definitely go watch him. But even he was like, in order for you to get to a place of awareness, of choosing thoughts and feelings, you cannot be in survival. Being in survival mode is only going to, it's like a glue. It sticks you to your flesh, and it sticks you to this place where it's like you can't really escape. Like
you can't escape, and you can't have discernment.
Exactly.
And honestly, the way that you have discernment, the way that you have that awareness is by understanding that one thing that I will agree with that they taught us in church is that the life that we live is not a physical life.
It's not.
It's a mental, spiritual game. Shout out Neuro Knowledge.
Wait.
You're gonna get some. Now, you may ask me, AJ, what do you mean life is a mental, spiritual game? What do you mean? You know, I'm not gonna get awareness unless, bro, you have to meditate, bro.
Yeah.
You have to be with yourself, and you have to understand that the reality that you live in is not because you physically created. It's because you mentally created.
It's a bar.
It's because
write that down.
Mentally created it, bro.
Yeah.
And one thing that meditation, if it don't do anything else, it is gonna make you aware of you.
Yeah.
It's gonna make you aware of all the things, the most important things about yourself that you need to address.
Yeah. Yeah. And
so you can create the reality you want.
Exactly. And I want to see this in, I was studying, I forgot the guy's name, but I've been studying quantum physics. And quantum physics basically is a study of the unseen. And what I started to notice is that we're a threefold creature. Every human on this earth is a threefold creature. They are a body, which is their flesh, a mind, and a spirit. Right? So when you understand what meditation does, it actually stills the body, quiets the mind, and puts you straight.
You threw up the middle finger.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. We're gonna do it this way. Look, yo, look, chill, man. Look, it stills the body, it quiets the mind, and it literally puts you right dab smack in your spirit.
Yeah.
In this place of where God is. That's why I said I feel like God is in the stillness. Because when you are quieting the body and when you're quieting the mind, it's like, number one, you're in this place, like I said, of awareness to where now you're able to look down, because your spirit's up here, then it's your mind, then it's your body. And everything on this physical plane follows what you keep constantly thinking about. So if you lift yourself up into spirit, now you can look down and say, oh, these are thoughts I've been thinking. And these are thoughts that have been materializing themselves on this earthly plane. So now you have that awareness. That is why I said a lot of people, a verse in the Bible says, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. When people are looking for physical means to fix a physical problem, they're not addressing the real cause.
That's the lack of knowledge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when you understand that, then it's like, how can I fix my mind then?
Wait, you're gonna get some. I'm sorry, bro. My bad.
Look, so basically, when you lift yourself into this spiritual plane now, to where you're only you're in this stillness now. You're not really associating yourself with the mind. You're not associating yourself with the body, because the more your body's still, and number two, you're focused strictly on the stillness, the black back of your eyeballs. You focus on that enough, and it's like you're not even here. Like, I've meditated at times where I felt like I wasn't even here. Like I was like, what the?
Bro, it's gonna be something.
And then I woke up, and next thing you know, I meditated for 20 minutes. The timer done already went off, and I'm hearing it playing. I'm like, what the world?
Hey, look, this gonna trigger some of them Christians. This gonna trigger some of them Christians, bro. I'm just letting. I ain't even got no more drink in mind, but they gonna have a field day with this one.
But see, my thing is, bro, I love to go against the status quo, and I love to be an individual. And I think that people forget that they are individual.
I think that people forget that God wants you to question certain things, bro.
That's the thing, because you're God. because you're in a finite body.
Yeah.
Right? And if you are not questioning what's going on out here and not understanding that everything you see is not everything that's actually there. So what you think you know, you really don't actually know. Like what we think we know now, it's 50 million books over here. Now we still reading, we still trying to gain more knowledge about, so we can step into our true godly nature, because we ain't gonna get into that. That's for a later video. But the goal here with meditation is to see it as a union or a communion. We say it's communion with self, but now that we understand that God is an indwelling life force within us, it's really like we're communing with spirit.
Yeah. That God that's indwelling within us.
Yeah.
We're men of it.
Yes.
We're man of God.
Yes.
We're not going against Christianity. We're not saying Christianity is wrong. We're not saying that. We're just man of God.
Yes.
And there are some teachings that we take from the Bible. I still read my Bible, bro.
Yes. We still read our Bible every day. And it's from a place now of, it's like being holistic. It's not like, I've had so many questions growing up about Christianity and just religion in general. And I think as generations pass, there's always going to be new kids that's on the block that's asking a ton of questions.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when you get to that point of asking those questions, it's like nobody's going to really have the answer. And you have to kind of sit with yourself and say, and make your own judgments and say, okay, cool. This is what I think it is. And if that doesn't work, because it's going to get disproved if it's wrong, then you find out and make another judgment. I mean, that's the beauty of life, is to live life on this constant journey of learning and growing and enjoying yourself. I never in this life want to get to a point where I just stop learning. Then life gets boring.
It's complacent, bro.
It's boring then.
It is, bro.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, bro. I was nervous about talking about this, man.
Yeah.
Just getting on here and chatting about meditation. But I'm done.
Smooth episode, man.
Yeah, it was a smooth episode. But before we close out, I just want to say, bro, like, I'm growing as an individual.
Yeah.
On my spiritual journey. I'm still very close to my Bible. I just told somebody the other day, like, with my chest, like, bro, I'm not a Christian. I'm a man of the Bible. I'm a man of God, bro.
We're more focused on the relationship rather than
the religion.
It's another word. Rather than the routine. We're focused on the relationship rather than the routine. We're focused more on having a communion with God rather than, oh, we got to go to church. This is just a routine for us.
And the means through which we do that is meditation.
Yeah.
And that has truly been our medicine.
Facts.
Hey.
That was good.
Hey.
That was good, bro. Good.
Hey, man.
That was good.
Thank y'all for tuning in to the Socially Blessed podcast. Please, if you like this video, like it, comment down below if you disagree with us, if you agree with us. If this helped you, let us know anything. We will respond.
Yeah. For sure.
And make sure that you subscribe so you can get more of this amazing content. I promise you, you won't find content like this anywhere else on YouTube, because we are them guys.
Bro, and we are individuals, bro, with the individual mind.
Yeah.
We go against the status quo with a lot of things, and we do what works for us, not what we think can work for y'all. That's the thing. We're not here to give you advice and we're not here to give you advice that we haven't done ourselves. So that's our goal here with y'all. Like, bro, we went through the fire of dealing with certain things, heartbreak, the stuff that y'all probably went through. You know what I'm
Still
saying?
going through it.
Still probably, yeah.
Still going through it.
Yeah, I mean, well, I ain't going through anxiety no more, but yeah, for sure. I mean, but it's just the outside looking in that we're able to make our own decisions and make our own judgments and make our own statements about ourselves. And that right there creates this strong union with the God within, because now it's like, I'm going based off of how I feel.
And you're not going based off of your boys at school. You're not going based off of your mom.
Your parents.
You're not going based off of your
girl.
Generational teaching passed down to your family, bro. You're going based off of the God that's within you.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, man. Good episode, man. Hey,
if y'all want another one of these episodes, let us know, because we can get deep on the spiritual talks too.
You feel me? We got some fire coming. So yeah, man, y'all stay tuned, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. See y'all in the next one.
Junkie going pretty boy.